My name is Sunny, and tomorrow morning I'm going to be jumping out of an airplane. I grew up on a military base. My dad was a paratrooper. So we would drive by every single day on the way home past the training facility where they would simulate jumping out of airplanes. On my dad's back porch, you can see paratroopers jump out of the planes, and he would point to them and he would say, yeah, that used to be me. He would talk about how on the ride up, how scared he was. He talked about how he would land. He was thankful that Buddha had saved him, or whoever, or Allah. He didn't care. And then he would also describe to us all these feelings of excitement beforehand. And we watched a lot of World War II films about paratrooping and how it evolved. This is constant. This is happening every single day. And it's something I could not relate to, but I really wanted to. I told my dad yesterday I'm going to jump. He laughed, and then he said, remember two things. Remember, 80-pound rucksack in front of you, and if you don't call me tomorrow, that tells me how scared you are. All the girlfriends I've ever had, all of them, did not want me to jump. So I would talk about it with them, and they would immediately say, no, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. So I didn't, for a long time, I did not jump out of airplanes because of it. Now that I'm single, what stopped me from doing it was no time and money. I teach guitar. So there are two people I teach with. One of them is Barry, who's a tall guy, Aaron, not as tall guy. They told me they were gonna jump, and they invited me to go. That was a few weeks ago. So tomorrow that's gonna go down. They're excited, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not totally sure of what to expect tomorrow. I'm afraid that it won't be as exciting as I think it's going to be, but I'm also afraid that it'll be absolutely terrifying and I'll never want to do it again. Barry and Aaron have told me that I'll be perfectly fine, I'm gonna be okay, but I'm 6'1", and I'm hoping whoever I'm jumping in tandem with, who's gonna be tied next to me, I hope he's at least my height, because I don't want to be looking down and know that I could stand up straight and they won't touch the ground. The part that I am most concerned about is the plane ride up. On the plane ride up, you can hear the engines because they're right next to you. And then they'll start to cruise, then they cut the engines and a light comes on. And that's apparently the scariest part. Not jumping out of the airplane, the cutting of the engines. I have no idea what to expect. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm terrified, I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to not chicken out. I'm not sure how to describe that feeling. People jump out of airplanes every day, and you don't hear about the accidents because they don't really happen. But for some reason, I'm still terrified of screwing something up and killing us all on the plane just because I didn't take the right step forward towards the door to my destruction or nirvana. There's some things that you watch other people experience, and there's some things that you experience. And I just saw that plane that dropped me off 14,000 feet up in the sky, and it's something I can say that I was in that plane. I jumped out of that plane. I don't have to say that my friend jumped out of that plane. I can experience what my dad experienced when he was being dropped into war zones. I could feel the fear that could have been setting in. I'm glad that I did feel it. It's a connection that I didn't think that I could make. It's not just jumping out of airplanes, but I know there's people who want to do stuff. For some reason, they're not doing it. Even just actual fear, like jumping 2 miles off an airplane. Fear isn't really an excuse. It should be the thing that pushes you. After you've done it, there's no more fear. You're wondering if you want to do it again. It's no longer that you want to do it. It's you've already done it. Do you want to repeat it?